Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and we're going to be playing Dot Hack Enemy, the trading card game. This was made by Decipher. Pretty fun game, right? What do you think?
It's really good. It's interesting, like how close the developers tried to get to the original game. I think they put a lot of work into that, and it really shows.
And remember when we first played? We played it so wrong.
We played like, oh man, we were playing like basically starter decks. We modified them a little bit. We clearly did not modify them right, and we more or less ended up spending like 10 turns back and forth doing nothing, and just thought the game was bad. But it turns out we just built decks bad.
But the decks are pretty good now. Well, decent based off set 1 and set 2.
Yeah, we don't have anything past set 2, so.
But other than that, I really like this game. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
but then again,
it's a fun game to just pick up and play a quick game of.
But then again, we love dead card games. So while we're going to be playing this game, we're going to be playing it as kind of a tutorial. Well, we're going to talk about our turns and things like that, so you guys know the basics of the game. Also, I do have a how to play video. I will put the link in the description, so you can go back and check that one first, and then you come back to this video. Other than that, we'll get started. Alright, so pretty much how we win is we got to get 7 victory points. And in order to do that, we have to attack with monsters. Okay? So first what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing our hand. So our hand's going to be...
First we decide who goes first.
Yes, that is true. You guys see who goes first.
We're going to reveal a random card from our deck. And the destiny number, the number in the top right, is going to determine who goes first. So I have a destiny of 3, you have a destiny of 2, so I'll go first.
And then we draw. So the drawing, well, the draw phase is kind of unique. So I have Shinsky talk about first since he's going first.
You start with an opening hand of 4 cards. Every turn you draw for turn. Then you reconcile your hand to get it to 5 cards. So if you're below 5 cards, you draw up till 5. If you have more than 5, you just discard down to 5. Additionally, on the first turn of the game, you have the option to just discard your hand. If it's something that just looks unplayable, you just discard the hand, skip your turn, and hope you draw something better on the next turn, since you'll be drawing back up to 5. I'm gonna keep this hand though. This one seems good enough.
So I do want to state, I am playing a Goblin deck. Pretty fun deck, but I have a bad matchup against Shinsky, which you want to talk about what you're playing?
I'm playing Wave Masters with knives. It just... all the knives have like logout rewards on them, so you try to like synergize with that with logging things in and out a bunch. Hopefully it works out, we'll see how it goes.
It always works out with him, spoiler alert.
Okay, so you get 1 action per turn. Whatever your action is, you just get 1 per turn. So I'm going to play a PC with Mistral.
Already playing the PC. So now it's my turn. So like we were talking about, so I'll draw for turn. Monsters are how you win the game. PCs are how you not lose the game.
Yeah, you want PCs to defend for monsters. You want monsters to try to actually score points.
So I drew, I'm at Reconcile, I have 5 cards in hand, so I'm good. I do not like my hand, so you're going to see the mulligan. So I'm just going to discard my hand. And then what I discarded was an action card, a event card, and a PC and weapon and 1 monster. So I didn't really have nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to draw for turn. Generally, you're just going to draw for turn. As long as you're playing 1 card for turn, nothing else is different. You're never going to have to reconcile your hand. So most of the game ends up just working that way. So, since you have a nice wide open board.
Yes, I already know. Go ahead and attack me. You know you want to get that little baby knife in. Just go ahead. I know it's coming.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play a Sword of Chaos attacking you.
Okay.
So, since he has nothing to defend with, it just automatically wins the fight, and I score it as a point. I'm gonna the reward on this is to log out a PC, to log out another PC. There's only one PC, so there's no reason to do this. So I'm not gonna.
Yep.
use the reward on
And
this.
so rewards are optional. All right, so now it's my turn. I am going to draw for turn, and so we're at reconcile. I have less than 5 cards in hand, so I will draw up to 5. So I will draw 4 more. All right, this seems a little better. So I am going to play my PC Kite, and I will pass turn.
Draw for turn. I'm just gonna store a deadly moth. So when you store a monster, you play it to your portal. It just sits there. The monster has to say it's storable to be able to be played to the portal. Then they'll have generally some requirement to let them be able to attack. This one can attack when any other monster attacks.
All right, so now it's my turn. I will draw for turn, and I have 5. So I am gonna play another PC. Go ahead. By the way, I do want to add that they did a funny, when I mean funny, I mean really bad job on the design of the cards, because some of it is like this right here. Others, it's like from the game, so it looks very choppy.
Yeah, it's a little jarring when you see like in-game models versus in-anime models. And they're clearly in like very different art styles.
So I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna store Sword of Chaos.
Getting ready for a big attack.
Well, I don't feel like I have much of a reason to attack when you have. I was hoping you wouldn't have 2 PCs, since this one doesn't sword anyway. Or it doesn't. It's not worth any victory points. I don't know if we mentioned that. The victory points are this little. Is it hexagon? Like a hexagonal symbol in the corner under the card type. But this one just doesn't have one.
Which means you could score it.
Yeah, I could score it,
but
it's just not worth the points.
it's not
so
worth it
there's
because you
not
get no
much of a
victory.
reason.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna copy you. It's store goblin.
I'm going to. My hand's a little bit rough here, it seems.
Buddy, you should see mine. I wish I could do a double mulligan.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a hidden card. So, hidden cards are played face down. You can have up to 5 hidden cards. They don't necessarily have to be any specific type of card, but there are specific ones that you'll actually be able to play while they're hidden. So this could be something useful, it could be something useless. You have to take an action on your turn, so if you can't do anything else, you just play a hidden card. If your hidden card zones are full, you just replace one of them. So you always have to do something.
Now let me ask you this. If you were to play a hidden card that doesn't have a flip, how would I play that card?
You just can't. It just sits there.
It just
You have
sits there.
to find some way to do something with it.
So it goes to my turn, I will draw. Oh, this is pretty cool, guys. So you guys are gonna witness a attack where you could bring in the storable monsters. So I am going to attack with Goblin Whiz, and then this can trigger saying that I may attack when a goblin attacks, so we're gonna go ahead and do that as well. So we're gonna have 2 goblins coming at you, 1 at 3 and 1 at 1.
So I do have the option to avoid the attack here. That would give him 2 victory points. That's a pretty bad idea. I probably don't want to do that.
Just give me the victory points.
If I actually battle them, the way the victory points mechanic works with the attacks is they'll both be attacking the Mistral, the 1 PC. And he's going to win that battle, like, almost certainly, so I'm not too concerned about that. But if he wins, he only gets to score 1 of them, so you only get 1 victory point. So I'd be mooning my Mistral in exchange for him getting 1 victory point rather than 2. And I'm going to do that. So
Okay.
it doesn't really matter which one I put it up against, they're both going to end up on it since there's only 1.
Alright, so we'll go here. So we have 4 against 1. So right here, we go to Destiny, but before Destiny, Shinsky has the opportunity to play a hidden card if
it meets the requirement
if it meets the
I could
requirements.
play it. I'm not going to do anything though. I'm just
Okay.
gonna let the attacker right there.
So now we move to Destiny, and what Destiny is, we're going to reveal the top card of our deck, which gets discarded. So that is a 5. this is a 3. And so what happens is we just add this to our power.
Yeah, sign up at 6.
And then I end up at
These goblins,
7.
Yeah, the goblins end up at 7, so they win. Very close, closer than I thought it would be.
So what happens is this gets wounded, and then I could choose to do both of these rewards, which I am. So I'm going to draw one card for one goblin and draw another card for the other goblin, which now I'm going to have to discard cards and reconcile. But after that, I get to score, but only one. Okay? So I'm just going to score this goblin because this goblin is not storable. So we'll put this here.
Okay. So I'm gonna play an elk. Elk says when I play a PC, I'm gonna heal a PC. This does trigger when he himself is played, so I'm gonna heal the Mistral.
No, I tried so hard to hurt her.
Another reason I wasn't too concerned about getting wounded there, I was just gonna heal it off anyway.
Alright, so we'll go to me. Obviously I have more than 5 cards in hand, but I still draw for turn. And we're at reconcile. Since I have more than 5, I have to discard down to 5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I discard 2. I want to discard here. I think we'll discard this. And then I have one more. Let's go with a kite. And now let's play. We're going to play a Goblin Boots. So when you play this item, you may play a Goblin or Goblin item. So we are going to play a Goblin. We're going to store this. So I do want to talk about item cards. So item cards have subtypes, which are boots, helmet, gloves, protector, weapons. So you can attach one of each subtype to a PC.
Draw for turn.
Are you scared that my kite's slowly going to get bigger?
I'm a little concerned about the quality of my cards. I'll say that.
I know how it feels. Another storable.
Whatever. I'm going to actually play Killer Snake and attack with it.
Okay.
To play it, I have to spot 4 monsters. Spotting just means you have to see them anywhere in the playfield. So the discard pile doesn't count, but it can be in the score pile, they can be in the portal. Monsters are just going to be in those 2 places generally. So
And it'll be both your field and
yeah,
your
it counts your
opponent's
opponent's
field.
field too. So there's what, 5 total. So this is it definitely gets it hard.
Okay. Oh, you got 3. And then this one has login up to 3 cards.
Yeah, the reward on it is completely unusable right now.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and just block right here. Okay. So we'll go to Destiny. So I have 1. So what Kite has a certain ability is he reveals 2 cards when I pick. So you have 5, and then I guess I'll do this to make it 5. What happens on ties?
I should forgot.
So ties go to the attacker. So Kite loses,
I'm gonna
so he gets wounded.
score the Killer Snaker. Not gonna use the reward because there's nothing locked on.
Okay. And now it goes to my turn, so I'll draw, and I'll draw again to make me go to 5. And then we're going to attach Goblin Mail to Kite. When you play this item, you may play a storable goblin from your discard pile to your portal. So we have a storable goblin, which will be, we'll just do this one.
Goblin. I'll draw. bought a knife. Spot 3 the same element. Now there's 3 the same element here. I'm going to probably just want to attack with everything. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with everything here. The moth isn't a knife, but you can attack when any monster attacks.
Oh boy. And currently right now, since my kite has 2 goblin items on him, he gets +1, so he's at a 2, but he has a tolerance 1. Okay. And what tolerance is, guys, is in order for him to get dealt damage, that tolerance 1 means my opponent has to have more than 1 more damage than me. Meaning if I have a 1 power, he needs to have 3, right? Yeah, 3. Because 2 won't be good enough.
2, right? 2 would be enough?
No, because you have to have more than the tolerance number. Because if you have a 2, then it's just 1 over. So we'll go here. And then there. This seems right.
Yeah. So, since there's an unassigned monster, I get to assign it to whatever fight I want. I'm gonna put it this way for us. Because I would kind of like that 1 to win, so I can use the reward on it.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to go with kite first. So I am at 2 to your 3.
Get a 2.
I have a 5.
Yeah, definitely not win that one.
Whew, I got a little scared right there.
Okay, so now 3 to 1. This one I have much better odds. 2.
So I have
We're both
a
at
5, and then it doesn't really make sense for me to use the ability, so we'll just keep her wounded.
It would make sense, right? Because you would win then.
Well, I have to wound her, right? You may wound her to add 1, so either way she's gonna get wounded.
Yeah, but I don't get to score those.
I guess you're right though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So that worked out pretty poorly for me. I attacked with 3 monsters and lost.
That worked great for me. Draw. Oh, that's funny. It is funny. So we are going to play Martina. So Martina, in order for me to play her, I have to sacrifice 2 goblins. So we'll sacrifice those 2. And we're coming for 6.
I'm thinking if I want to use... I don't have any intention of actually battling with, but I'm thinking about using Mistral's ability to wound her to put a card from discard on top of my deck if there's something I actually want from here. It would be nice to get Wise Man to get that going.
Yeah, that'll be pretty good.
I'm falling behind in victory points here.
Just 5-1. But your PCs are healthy.
Oh yeah, that's not be most likely. I can also grab a knife I can attack with. I don't know. 1 knife attacking is just gonna go into kite. Might not win that one.
The decisions. Now with her, it's only, is it right when I attack you use the ability, or she has to be in?
If she's healthy, one of your opponent's monsters attack. So
Gotcha. That's a great time to do that. So you could literally not have to be in battle.
I don't have to do it. It's generally to put a high destiny on top and make sure you win something. But,
that's pretty much like 90%
that's not gonna happen
of
with
the
this one.
You know.
Since the most I can get is 5, now a tie. before his Destiny, so there's absolutely no chance. I think I will go ahead and do that. Just see how this goes.
Okay.
I'll wound here, and I'll put the Wise Man on top of my deck.
Okay.
And
No blocks.
I will avoid the battle.
Alright. So, I'm definitely going to do the reward, which is draw 2. And go ahead.
Wonder what I'm going to draw here. So I'm going to play Wise Man. That triggers out to Field Mistral.
Alright, we'll draw. Gosh, okay. I want to discard. We're going to discard this. And then I really don't want to discard one of these, but unfortunately I have to. Discard the Goblin Cap. And then let's just go ahead and we're gonna heal Kite. And here you go.
I'm going to attack with a little butter knife.
And that one is log out your PC to destroy an item. Yeah, we're definitely blocking. So we'll go here.
Hopefully I get better Destiny this time.
So we have 2 to 3.
It's you.
So I have 6.
Yep, so you and that one.
Yeah, this is why Kite is pretty good.
Having pretty unfortunate low Destiny cards, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Okay, so draw. Let's go ahead and store.
Draw. I'm going to just store this guy.
Store by sacrificing.
Draw. The question is if I want to store this or not. Or just go for a little attack here. I think I'll go for it. I'm gonna attack with the. I'm gonna play Lombard knife and attack with both knives.
Got you. So that one is log out your PC to draw a card, log out your PC to destroy an item. So, I don't know if we mentioned this, but whenever we decide to block, you can't do a halfway block. It's either all or nothing. So if I do decide to block, I have to block with all my PCs.
At some point I've got to hit decent Destiny and actually win something.
I think I'm okay just blocking like this. And then going
I'll be a little sad if this one wins and the other one does.
with this one first.
That's 1 to 2. I hit a 1 you should know to 2.
Got 4.
That one did not win.
And then this is
3
to 1.
The third time I've been up on 2.
You'll
up by
probably-
2. Surely I make it this time. Yeah, I
You
hit
got
a
that
2,
one.
but it was finally good enough. So I will use the reward. I'm going to log out Wise Man to destroy. Let's see what you play that. I will destroy the boots, right? Yeah, the boots.
Okay. Alright, so we'll draw.
So when you log out a PC, or when you log out a card in general, you just flip it face down. Anything you equip to it also logs out with it. When we get to my turn, I'll explain the logging in portion of it.
Let's go ahead and, since he's vulnerable with a PC logged out, I think we should go on the attack here.
I'm about as vulnerable as I would have been. only have 2 attacking.
So we'll attack right here.
So I can probably beat one of these using Mistral's ability. I would lose Rivers in that battle if I don't win that one. Is it worth taking 2 wounds minimum?
And then being able to only heal once you...
I mean, yeah, I'm not
You're not worried about that?
too concerned about that. Because there's a good chance I lose. I'm almost certainly losing one of them. I'll just be trying to beat the wizard. What are the rewards on them?
Draw a
Play a
card
sword
and
without
then...
Discard pile. That's a pretty good reward. It's unfortunate I can't beat it most likely. I guess I'll at least try. I'll use Mistral. I will put a Deadly Moth on top of my deck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it like this. And going to do the Mistral fight first.
Oh, would this be nice if I get a 5-2?
Or 4. 4 would too. Or 3 even, right? Really hoping you just hit a 1 or a 2. And you hit a 4. That's unfortunate. She's already wounded and she takes damage again, so she... I guess they're just player characters. It's fine if they get killed.
And then I will draw for the reward. Okay, so we got 4-1.
Yeah, this one I'm almost in. 4.
7. So this scores, and then play a storeable goblin from your discard pile to your portal. So I think... just play this one. That seems right.
Okay, so I'm going to draw. Then at this point I can log in a logged out card. So you can only log in 1 card by this method per turn. You can do more with card effects potentially. So I'm gonna go to log in Wise Man. This causes his ability trigger. When a PC logs in, I can take a card from my discard pile with my hand. So I think I'm just gonna grab a Mistral to play here.
I figured you probably would go for her. Oh. Unless you want to go for an attack.
It's that or I go for it. I think even if I am attacking, hypothetically, if I have a card in hand I want to attack with, I would just grab the Mistral anyway. I will get a Mistral. Yeah, I think I'll play a little safe and I will just play the Mistral. It triggers up and I'll have him heal himself.
Draw, and then we go to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard this. I think I'm gonna be right there with you. Play a little safe too.
Okay. Now to reconcile, I will discard. Discard a Wise Man. Now I will attack. I'll play with a little modern knife and attack.
And that one's log out your PC to destroy an item. Always trying to.
Yeah, I think that's my 4th one.
What did my items ever do to you, man?
No, that's the 3rd one. So. No, it is the 4th. There's one. Yeah. So I've run all of those already. And now he's down to 1 goblin equipment, so Cat's only at 1 strength. Not that being 2 heads helped me any time so far, but we'll see how this goes.
I think I just let this go through.
Are you sure you've won like all the other ones in this situation?
I don't feel confident.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't want to keep thinning out my deck because we're going to be getting close.
I guess at a point that is a concern.
Because I've been losing some pretty good cards with Kite.
Yeah, I guess it does sort of add up. Okay, so you're avoiding.
Yep, I'm avoiding it.
I'll score it. I will use the reward. I'll go Wise Man again.
Destroy this. So we'll draw. So So let's go ahead and store.
I will log in Wiseman effect. I think I just want to grab another Lombana knife, honestly. I guess you don't have items at this point. It is most likely to actually hit though. I do kind of want a knife that's just gonna hit. I could just store it. I will get a Lombana knife, and I'm just gonna store it.
Alright, so draw. We're gonna play an event card, spot a goblin to play. I have a lot of goblins. And then play a goblin or goblin item for your discard pile. So we're just gonna go ahead and play that.
Okay. I will draw, and I will reconcile. I'll discard a Sukasa.
It's funny how Sukasa's the super rare, but you like never play him.
I mean,
You're always playing
he's
like.
fairly good. I don't know. I'm fine with what I have here.
But it seems like these work a lot better.
Funny that you say that. Because I'm actually going to replace my elk with a Sukasa. I just had two of them.
That's actually pretty fun. Well, I guess you don't care about really healing now.
I can always get another.
So we'll draw for turn. And Sukasa is a problem because of his ability. So what I think I'm going to do is...
Do you see a lot of storable goblins there? You could return to your hand very easily.
I'm going to play this by sacrificing 3 goblins.
Okay, that one is not storable. What was the reward? Everything good. Oh, you get 2 rewards.
Yeah.
Extra, basically. Okay. Well, I am definitely not beating an 8. But I may want to misroll anyway just to get a card. So
For an attack?
it'd be nice if I can guarantee that I draw an eye.
Yeah.
The rewards on my knives I have don't really matter much. I guess drawing a card's the best one, but it's also the lowest strength. Yeah, I'll loot Mistral to put a... I'll put a Sword of Chaos on.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hit it.
Alright.
No chance that I can win this.
So we're going to score this, remove up to 2 goblins from your discard pile from the game, and perform their rewards. This would have been really good if you had some items in play. I could discard or remove these ones, but I think right now we're just going to remove just to draw ones. Actually, no. I think I forgot I have them. I have this guy too. If I have another one, that would be pretty good. It would be funny if I could just chain this. I could chain him. Yeah, so we'll just do that and that. So these get removed from game. And then I am going to draw a card and then play a storable goblin from my discard pile to my portal. So let's just go ahead and play. Just double checking to make sure that's the one I want to play. Yep, that's the one I want to play.
I'm definitely playing the Sword of Chaos that I stuck on top. I have 2 pieces. I should probably just attack. I'm basically trying to trade even on Destiny with 1. I don't know. I feel like I may have been just overly aggressive on my attacks this game in general, and it didn't work out too well for me.
I'm surprised you didn't have no.
But I do have to try to
weapons.
finish the game. Yeah, there's some of my discard pile, unfortunately.
I did see the. I did see
That's the only
that.
place I've seen them so far. Yes, I suspect you won't play another PC anytime soon, because it just, for one, gives me an opportunity to score 3 at once, which would be really bad for you. So yeah, I'm just gonna. It's a little risky, but I feel like I have to just take risks at this point. And I've been the whole game anyway, so why change now? I'm gonna attack with the Sword of Chaos and attack with the long water knife.
Destroy an item and then log out of PC. Oh. Yeah. Hopefully, at least one wins. That's what I'm praying for.
I mean, the rewards aren't good. This one's not even usable.
See this one. If
But
I
I
lose,
suppose-
if
yeah.
I lose this
Yeah,
one,
you just never want to do this one first.
yeah, I'm
so I
gonna
can
do
log
that
out the
one
other
first.
PC.
That would be unfortunate. So we'll do this one.
Okay, so 3 to 1. You could add 1 to it.
I can.
And I hit a 2.
I hit a
Yeah,
5.
Okay.
It's actually pretty decent.
I've hit so many 2s in my dust.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind
that
of
was actually
ridiculous.
really unfortunate.
Okay, so
Like
2 to
this
1,
one.
you get 2 cards. I hit a 4.
Okay,
Okay.
get that one.
Yeah. At least this one has a better reward. I'd basically be logging out of PC just for the sake of doing it to try to trigger Wise Man again. Which one do I want to do? I mean, I can't even use Mistral, so I'll log out Mistral.
Okay.
I'll log out Kite, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. Just get logged back in on your turn.
Alright, we'll go Troll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard. Goblin Mail. Play this by sacrificing the goblin. So we have 4.
He's storable, right? Shit. Sure he's storable. Okay.
I think for Tsukasa, it has to be played from Storable, right?
It has to be storable. It has to have the storable keyword. It doesn't have to actually attack from the portal.
Oh yeah, you may wound him to return a storable monster he's fighting.
Okay,
And
so
that isn't storable.
it doesn't really matter which one I pick. I will fight it with Wise Man. So I have no choice here since if you win, you just win the game.
You have your hidden card.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. It gives a Wave Master. To flip it, my Wave Master is unified. I flip it before drawing Destiny. It gives a Wave Master +1 strength for each of my healthy PCs, so he gets +2 strength.
Okay. So he's
So
at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 to 4.
Let's see if I can. Oh, another 2. Unbelievable.
Twos were. The twos loved you.
So he gets wounded, and you get your 7th victory point to win the game.
Alright, so that is game. Alright guys, that was the video. That was how you play Dot Hack Enemy, the trading card game. Your thoughts?
That was a very unfortunate game for me. I don't like to just blame luck for everything, but I don't play too many low Destiny cards in my deck, and I happen to hit a lot of them, which
To be
certainly
fair,
didn't work in my favor, but that's just kind of how it goes.
To be fair, you did get unlucky that game because we played a decent amount and you're pretty much always having your weapons in play.
Yeah, also,
and always logging out my characters.
yeah,
which,
not drawing weapons hurts. I was sitting at like, low strength on all my PCs the whole game. That kind of makes it a little bit harder to defend for things. I certainly could have played differently and probably had a better chance, but I don't know. I kind of got trapped into. I've been unlucky so far. It'll turn around at some point, and it just never did. To be fair, the odds do get further in my favor the more I flip low destinies, but it is what it is. That's just kind of how the game goes sometimes.
Alright guys, thanks again for watching. If you like this type of content, please guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so whenever another video like this pops up, you'll be notified. But other than that, I think right now for us, we should probably make some more decks and then play different decks. What do you
I'd like
think?
to try something different. I don't.
Yeah.
We have like a somewhat limited access to cards. I mean, it's a somewhat limited card pool, just the first two sets, and there's really not much information out there for this game that's at least readily available. I like to try something different than just playing the same old Wave Masters and Hives. But I like the synergy in it. It's fun to play. Sometimes it doesn't work, but it usually works pretty well. It has some pretty interesting play patterns with constantly getting cards from discard, putting cards on top of deck. And
yeah, I would say it has really good synergy with that. Yeah.
But didn't get to do as much as I wanted to in that game, but it's alright.
I mean, you can always replay that game, but with Joseph and his... What does he have? He has the...
Did he actually build a deck?
Yeah, he has a deck.
Okay.
So that could be another video for us.
Yeah, if he's up for it.
We'll see. Other than that, guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you later.